Hey everyone, so I'm just gonna start off by saying that I'm gonna avoid um, using the Vanquisher as the main weapon for my build videos, and that's mostly because currently the Vanquisher is so good to the point where you could run on almost any build and it would be gold viable, and I'm not exaggerating. You can literally just run Vanquisher and you'll essentially be gold viable, assuming you play well and play smart. So I'm gonna avoid using that weapon. And this build video is gonna focus on the Raptor and making it the assault rifle that we want in Mass Effect, because there's not a lot of good assault rifles in the game aside from maybe the Revenant. So let's go straight into the build video. We'll start with the weapon. So I'm gonna go over the weapon really quick. The main weapon that we're using for this build is the Raptor. With that being said, with these build videos, feel free to use whatever weapon you want. I don't really care. Feel free to experiment, try out new things. If you find something that works really well in gold, feel free to post it in the comments if you want. I'm always interested in finding fun builds to, try out. But for me, my favorite dinosaur is the Raptor in Mass Effect because it's the coolest assault rifle in the game. It's got a nice 164 damage, 550 fire rate, and a 19 clip size. And that's because of some passives that I have with the Turian soldier. I should also mention, if you don't have a rank 10 Turian soldier, human soldiers are just fine. Turian Havoc is just fine. Just anything that has turbocharge is gonna, make the Raptor function really, really, really well. Without turbocharge, I'd say the Raptor is still a pretty decent weapon. I've ran it on a couple other classes and it works just fine. So I run the scope for increased accuracy, since it is essentially a scoped assault rifle. I want to make sure that my shots are as accurate as possible. And then I run the barrel for extra damage, since squeezing out more damage is always nice. Okay, so we're going to go over the build as quickly as possible. I feel like I don't need to explain too much. There's a lot of flexibility with the character and with soldiers in general. So I'm just going to go over what I prefer to use with my Raptor. If you want to try a different upgrade path, feel free to do so. It's totally fine. But this is what I use with my Raptor build. Now, do you need a rank 10 Turian soldier? No. Okay? You don't need to max fortify. Alright? I'd say the minimum, I'd say you should get turbocharge, munitions training, and combat fitness. That's just my opinion. Or turbocharge, munitions training, and fortify. Those two setups are just fine. You don't need all these extra skill points that I have spec'd into my character. Alright, so the first ability that I say that you should max is turbocharge, and this is mostly because the turbocharge automatically reloads your weapon, and it also pushes Raptor from a good weapon to a super, super great weapon. Let's just go straight into the upgrade path. I picked duration, and just to explain it quickly, this lets me get 3 magazines of turbocharged Raptor into the enemy's face if I need to use all 3 magazines. So the duration's super nice. You could choose recharge speed. That's just preference, but I prefer duration. That's just me. Rank 5, damage and force. I prefer damage and force. Turian soldier has plenty of gun accuracy upgrades in his other trees, so squeezing out more damage from turbocharge is also super nice. Rank 6, I prefer dump heat. This puts your Raptor at a 30 plus magazine, so this lets you put out a fuck ton of damage during your turbocharge time. You could run supercharge with other weapons. That's just preference. Feel free to do that if you want, but for my Raptor, I prefer magazine clip size bonus. So with the munitions training, you're going to be focusing on picking passives that boost your gun efficiency or gun damage. So for rank 4, it's pretty obvious. I'm going to pick 8% weapon damage over the power augmentation. I want the extra gun damage, so I'm going to pick this. The weapon weight capacity, you could argue would be useful. But for the weapons I use, I don't really need the extra weapon weight capacity. Rank 5, you have to choose between melee synergy or weapon efficiency. I prefer efficiency. Melee synergy, I don't find very useful. I find it a little bit too situational. I'm not trying to get into close quarters combat, so I'm not going to be benefiting from this upgrade very much at all. While as weapon efficiency is always going to benefit me. You know, I'm going to have faster reload speed, increased weapon clip size, and on top of that, you know, extra spare ammo. And this is all going to help the Raptor. This is what allows the Raptor to have a bigger clip size, and it makes it, you know, just an overall more enjoyable weapon to use. Rank 6, I'm going to choose Precision. The Raptor has almost no recoil whatsoever. It is a buttery smooth assault rifle to use. So with that being said, increased headshot and weak shot bonus is super nice. And on top of that, you also get the increased weapon accuracy and increased weapon stability, which is just going to help the Raptor even further. So you can either choose to max combat fitness or fortify next. I'm going to go over combat fitness first, and then I'll go over fortify. Rank 4, health and shields. This isn't a melee build, so we're not speccing into melee. Rank 5, defensive positioning. Aerial evasion is also super good. This, I'd say, is ultimately up to preference. Maybe in pubs, you might like aerial evasion more. Sometimes you'll run into, you know, teammates that don't want to use self-revives, so they kind of put you in, you know, pretty hairy situations. So you're gonna be forced to maybe just run into enemy fire a lot of the time. So aerial evasion is super good in that sense. So you can use this over defensive positioning. I like the regen delay reduction a lot, so this is why I use this, since I tend to be behind cover when I'm using the Raptor. And the rank 6 upgrade, I pick Hold the Line. When my health is below 30%, you get a nice 200 damage resist. And this synergizes really well actually with aerial evasion. You know, if you're trying to get out of a really tricky situation, you can benefit a lot from aerial evasion stacking on top of Hold the Line if your health is really low. So with Fortify, it is a good 1-point wonder, but we're gonna spec up to at least rank 5. The rank 6 is, you know, you don't really need it, but I say if you're gonna spec into Fortify, definitely push for power armor. And for the rank 4 upgrade between mobility and protection, if you're comfortable with spamming your dashes and evades, then choose the damage resist. If you're not comfortable with doing that, if you don't like doing it, mobility is definitely a nice quality of life change for those of you who don't like the movement speed penalty from Fortify. Rank 5, you want power armor. Gives you even more gun accuracy and more gun stability, and the melee damage is just, you know, it's just an extra tidbit, I guess. You don't really, you know, care for it for this build. And then rank 6, unmoving defense. I find this is kind of useful when you're sitting behind cover and shooting with the Raptor. Do I feel a difference between having it or not? Not really. So you could technically take the 6 points out of this and then just put the remaining points into the frag grenade if you want to have an extra power cell and some more damage. That's the build video, guys. If you know, find that the Raptor build is an enjoyable alternative compared to the Vanquisher spam, then, you know, feel free to come back here and leave a like. Other than that, I hope you guys have, you know, a great day and, you know, tons of great luck when you open your packs. You know, I'm praying for you. Good luck, everyone, and, you know, see you next time. Yes, everyone's just doing so fucking well. Gee, I wonder if it's like the weapon or the build.
Gee, I wonder if it's just me
thinking. I don't know.
Wait, I was up here this entire round, not doing anything but punching.
Oh shit, you weren't first. I gotta start sweating. Alright, here we go. Or else my build's not viable. It's not viable if it's not first, dude. Shit. Oh, time to kill everything then. My kill. Mine. Give me this.
Yeah, if you shoot it in the mouth vagina, it's an insta kill.
With the Cobra?
Yeah.
Good to know. Look, the Destroyer and I have like very what's the word? God damn it, dude. We have a lot of similarities. Is what I was what I
Well,
was
you both
trying
have
to
mouth
say.
vaginas,
Yeah, we
and
both
if
have
you shoot it-
mouth vaginas, and if you shoot it, dude, that's my weak spot. Is that?
I'm dead again. I'm gonna just self-revive.
I was gonna revive you, but then you were so far, Kev.
What? Dude, I'm
So
like
far.
right here.
So far. I can't. My little legs can't go that far. I'm dying.
You're a fucking dinosaur.
Oh,
And you're
hey.
using a dinosaur.
Oh, you took my fucking kill.
Maybe you should use like the most advanced and
Frag out!
skill-oriented. Oh my god.
Am I helping? Am I helping? Alright, Kev, just punch everything. Go ahead, dude. Go ahead. I'm just an
at
observer
first
slayer
place.
now. Alright.
gonna go back to
Alright,
my
you know,
hidey
I'm pulling out my Vanquisher. Fuck you.
Hidey hole.
Video's over. Pulling out the
Did you
Vanquisher.
really have a vanquisher?
I have it ready. I have it on the ready, Kev. If I really need to use it, I'll use it.
No, don't do it. You're making a video of not having to use it.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
You know, just mute our entire conversation, you know?
I can't do that. It needs the game audio too. Shadowplay doesn't have 2 separate channels for that.
Oh, that's so stupid.
Yeah.
We'll use OBS.
Oh yeah, sure, dude.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get face fucked by all these breachers. Oh.
Dude, I'm getting just fucking destroyed by these. You know what? That does it.
No! My points! My points!
Well, you're not taking out the nullifiers, man.
I'm working on it! Oh god, they're everywhere! Ah! Everything will be fine. You know what? For those of you who don't like our conversation, just watch it on mute. Alright? Just watch it on mute. You'll be fine. It's not like you're actually here for the gameplay anyway. You just
Yes,
want to see
it
if I
is.
get first or not.
And you're not gonna get first.
And I'm not. I don't think.
No, you're
What?
first. Yeah, you're
Hey,
first by
I'm there.
200.
By 300, just by a fucking hair.
Against the Vanguard who's just punching.
Just by a nipple. Well, yeah, because melee builds are fucking
Yeah, so stupid.
crazy good.
I can't wait for the nerf. Actually try something. Oh my god. Oh, it's extraction. Okay.
You know, I'm gonna get the point lead. I'm gonna get it by just Cobra Missling the mouth. Oh no, open your mouth! Open your mouth!
I don't feel
Damn
like
it.
wasting my consumables right now. 'Cause I have you.
I'm gonna wait for it to open its mouth. Or not.
It's just gonna self-destruct.
Yeah, I'll just do it.
At 1 minute.
Okay.
I don't want us to forget like last time.
Yep. No worries. I'll never forget. I'm an elephant.
Because I want my 55,000.
Alright, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's all your fault last time,
I'm
man.
fucking sorry.
No.
I just love using turbocharge as a reload.
Oh yeah.
It's so like, it's just so nice. It'd be nice though to have more than 2 guns to use. Okay, I'm just gonna move.
Alright,
I'm gonna move.
25
Out of my way.
seconds.
Out of my way, fat ass. Let's go. Oh! I'm gonna go through the window. Everything's gonna be okay. I'm helping the team. Oh! I'll just pop it first, dude. I don't give a shit. Alright, we're all good. Easy.
Ah, easy peasy.
Smoothest run of my life. That actually was pretty damn smooth. That's like basically as easy as like the Outlaws.
Yeah. I can't believe that was actually that
Welcome.
easy.
Thanks for purposely sandbagging yourself so I could get first place.
Yeah.
Okay, good.